Hey everyone, I'm super excited to share some more of my favorite healthy Costco finds. Now, Costco sells everything in very large packages, but whether you're shopping just for one or for a big family, there's plenty of healthy foods where you can really save a lot of money when you stock up at Costco. So I dug through the whole store, found some of my favorite Costco staples, and I can't wait to share them with you. One thing that's always in my cart at Costco is oats. These oats, all 10 pounds of them, are awesome to have on hand. I love, of course, making oatmeal with them, but I also use oats to make oat flour. Just pulse it in your blender until it becomes like a flour and use that in baking. I make energy balls with these oats and I make granola. I find it's a whole grain that everyone in my family loves, really affordable at Costco. Of course, you have to be able to go through this many oats. But they come in 2 different bags, so open one, do your best to eat those whole grains, and then you'll be able to get to the other one. But a really great staple to have on hand if you're looking to add more whole grains to your diet, because these oats have fiber, they're good for your gut, they're good for your heart. Love having a lot of oats on hand. Another food I love buying at Costco is spinach or any other dark leafy green they have. The reason I like this is because when it's super fresh, you can use it in salads, and then if it starts to look wilty, you can throw it into egg dishes, soups, casseroles. You cook with it, and if you know anything about spinach, you know when you cook it, it starts out this big and you end up having this much left at the end. So it's a really great veggie, easy to use up. Costco, obviously you're buying a lot, but I find that we can get through it in our house. Dark leafy greens, so good for you, nutrient powerhouses. You're gonna see a lot of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants in these veggies, so this is a really affordable way to get more in your diet. Another one of my favorite Costco finds is frozen fruit, especially frozen berries. If you have room in your freezer, they're really affordable at Costco. Obviously, you're buying a lot, but you're not paying like 2 or 3 times as much as you would at the regular grocery store and essentially getting 2 or 3 times as much. Frozen fruit is just as good for you as fresh fruit, and it's really easy to keep on hand, right? It's not gonna go bad on you. You put this in your freezer and it's good to go. So use this in your smoothies, thaw it and stir it into yogurt, use it on top of oatmeal, bake with it. Really great way to get more antioxidants and fiber into your diet from those berries in a really great price point. Another thing I love getting at Costco is their pasta. Now, that's a lot of pasta, but again, shelf stable, we're gonna go through it. And I know what you might be thinking, a dietitian who eats pasta, oh no! But I'm here to tell you that pasta can absolutely be part of a healthy diet. So Costco, again, makes it really affordable. And in my house, we go through at least 1 bag a week. One thing we do to make this more nutritious is we'll serve it with a veggie, like maybe that spinach you just bought, and add protein so it helps fill you up and creates a well-balanced meal. But again, pasta on its own has about 6 grams of protein per serving, so it's more nutritious than you might think. Plus, it just tastes really good. So I love this Costco find because we absolutely need to have pasta in our pantry. Something else I'm a recent Costco convert to is these Hemp Hearts or hemp seeds. So again, you're gonna get a really big bag. Keep those in your fridge or freezer so they stay fresh for you. Hemp seeds are full of nutrition. They've got healthy fats, including omega-3s. You're gonna get some plant-based protein and you're gonna get fiber. And if you're looking at me like, what the heck do you do with a giant bag of Hemp Hearts? Pretty much just about anything. You can top your smoothies with these. You can throw them on top of salads. You can bake with them. You can make homemade granola and include hemp seeds. But these little seeds pack such a nutrient punch. And again, Costco makes it really affordable. And if you have a bag this big, then you might be more likely to sort of sprinkle them on everything you eat. So I am a hemp seed convert. Love getting these at Costco. Another thing I love grabbing at Costco is some sort of snack bar or energy bar. Now, a lot of people will tell you, oh, that's just like a candy bar. It's not good for you. And I'm here to tell you that actually that's not true. Many of the energy bars they sell at Costco are pretty nutritious. These ones are made with nuts and they don't have that much added sugar. So always check the added sugar to make sure it's not a candy bar in disguise. But the reason I like having these is because we all have those moments where we just need a really quick grab and go snack. And sometimes, yes, they can be fruit, but sometimes you need something a little more filling, super portable, very tasty. And so I like having these on hand for those moments, whether it's breakfast on the run, you're traveling, or it's just really hectic and you need a snack, these come in handy. So love getting these at Costco because again, energy bars can be a little expensive and when you get them at Costco, it makes them really affordable. Another Costco favorite is meat. Now, if you're cooking for just one, you may be thinking, how can I get this much meat and make it last? And that's where your freezer really is your best friend. So Costco has, yet again, awesome prices on their meats. They also have a lot of higher quality meats. So if you're looking for things like organic meat or grass-fed meat, Costco's a great way to buy those premium meats at a great price point. What you should do, especially if it's just you and you're not having a party, you're feeding 20 people, freeze these portions. So you can cut these bags, freeze them, find clever ways to freeze them. You can cook the meat and then freeze it, or freeze it, then thaw it and cook it, but it should stay fresh in your freezer for a few months. So this can be a really great way to save money on something that's typically one of the most expensive parts of your grocery bill by stocking up at Costco. So you'll pay a little bit more up front, and then whenever you want some meat, take it out of your freezer and you'll be good to go. One of the foods at Costco that I always grab, and the price point always boggles my mind, is hummus. You can get this giant tub for pretty much about what you pay at the grocery store for a regular size container. Of course, you have to go through this hummus. So if you're just one person, peek for the individual size packages of hummus that they do carry at Costco, because once it's open, it does start to go bad. But if you're feeding a family, you can throw hummus onto lunch wraps, sandwiches, dip your veggies in it, dip some whole grain crackers in your hummus. I love that it adds just a little bit of healthy fat, a little bit of plant-based protein to certain meals. It's creamy, it's delicious. We have no problem going through a Costco size container, and I love that we can get it for such a great price. Another food that I have no trouble going through 2 large Costco containers of is peanut butter. Peanut butter happens to be my favorite food, so as long as you're not allergic, highly recommend grabbing this natural peanut butter at Costco. The natural means it's just 2 ingredients. It's got peanuts and salt, so you do have to stir it up a little bit when you open it up. But I use peanut butter pretty much every day. Sometimes I bake with it, I put it on toast, great served with fruit as a snack. I put it into smoothies. I love that it's got some plant-based protein, some fiber, some of those healthy fats, really, really affordable at Costco. So as long as you've got space in your pantry, I highly recommend grabbing this natural peanut butter. And then one of the newer to me finds from Costco are these Simple Mills crackers. So yes, again, sometimes we need that snack, we need that convenience. These crackers happen to be made with almond flour as the first ingredient. So they are actually delivering some healthy fats, which is really nice. They have a little bit of fiber, a little bit of protein, but they don't taste like a healthy cracker. So everyone in my family loves these Simple Mills crackers. I love, again, sometimes those healthy foods tend to be at a premium price point. So these are kind of expensive at the regular grocery store, but at Costco, you can get 2 giant bags for a pretty affordable price. So it makes those healthy crackers a little easier on your wallet. So I like having those on hand. Again, I might dip them in the hummus. I might serve them with some cheese, just throw them in a baggie when you need a snack on the go or make a little lunch plate. But I like having that convenience, and I like that it's a little bit more nutritious than just a typical cracker is. These are some of my favorite Costco staples, but of course there's plenty of other products out there. When you're shopping at Costco though, even though things are a really great price, there's a few things you want to keep in mind, right? So if you're not going to eat it, you're not really saving money. In fact, you might actually be throwing money away. So take inventory of what you have, take a note of how fast you go through things, and see if you're going to eat it before you buy it at Costco. Another thing is, maybe you don't need everything Costco size. So I'm all for getting healthy versions of foods and having a lot of those at your house, but you might not need all of the things in the snack aisle or all of the things in the candy aisle from Costco. They do have some great healthy staples. They can be a great place to grocery shop, especially if you're feeding a large family. But even if it's just you, you can stock up on some of these foods, maybe split them with a friend, save some money, have fun while you're doing it, because who doesn't love shopping at Costco? So let me know which grocery store I should go to next to make a list of dietitian approved staples. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications for more nutrition videos. Thanks for watching.